As a former professional football player, I learned early how to perform under pressure. In football, you are trained to peak. You push through pain. You override emotions. You carry the team when necessary. You perform for 90 minutes, no matter how you feel. That mentality creates resilience, discipline, and intensity. And for a period of time, it also works in business. Many entrepreneurs build their companies the same way athletes approach competition, through adrenaline, pressure, momentum, and the ability to keep going when others stop. But what makes you successful in sport can slowly become destructive in business and leadership. Because business is not a 90-minute match. A company requires consistency, emotional regulation, clear decision-making, long-term structure, sustainable energy, and the ability to lead without constantly operating in survival mode. That was one of the biggest lessons in my own journey. For years, I operated from performance, from proving, from carrying responsibility, from pushing harder whenever pressure increased. And externally, that can look powerful, until the cracks start showing. Stress increases. Relationships come under pressure, health declines, teams become dependent, decision-making slows down, and the founder slowly becomes the bottleneck inside his own company. I see this pattern in many strong entrepreneurs, not because they lack intelligence or discipline, but because high performers are often conditioned to believe that their value comes from how much they can carry, solve, and endure. What I learned is that sustainable leadership requires a different level of awareness, not just the ability to perform under pressure, but the ability to remain stable, clear, and honest while building long-term. That means learning how to stop leading from adrenaline, stop making decisions from emotional urgency, stop building from chaos, and stop confusing intensity with effectiveness. Real leadership begins when a founder stops trying to survive success and starts building from alignment, structure, and truth. That shift changed the way I look at business, leadership, health, relationships, and life itself. Today, my work is not focused on symptom management. I focus on identifying the deeper patterns underneath pressure, stagnation, and dysfunction. Because in many founder-led businesses, the real bottleneck is rarely strategy alone. The bottleneck is often the internal system of the founder himself. And once that changes, everything around it starts changing as well. That is why my work goes beyond motivation, consulting, or traditional coaching. I step in when pressure increases, clarity fades, execution slows down, and the founder starts losing control over the very business he once built with vision and energy. My role is to create clarity inside complexity, to expose hidden patterns, to confront blind spots, to strengthen decision-making, and to help founders build companies that no longer depend on survival energy to grow, because sustainable growth is never built on constant peaks alone. It is built on structure, awareness, leadership, and the ability to stay clear under pressure. My name is Lionel Eersteling, founder of Leaders Performance.